Good afternoon, Southern Idaho. This is Carter at Southern Idaho Landscape Center. And we just got our Bareroot Roses in today. And I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for a video to show you guys our process here on taking Bareroot Roses like this here and getting them ready to go into a pot and ready to come to you later this spring. So we get all of our Bareroot Roses here from Weeks Roses out of California. They have some of the best selection and they have some really, really good roses here. We always order grade 1 roses, so you get a nice thick base here and at least 3 to 5 nice stems, or canes as they call them for roses. So the first thing we want to do is practice good sanitary measures, and of course sanitize our pruners here. Alcohol or diluted bleach works best for when it comes to sanitizing. So first thing I want to do is we got our pots here, and sometimes the root system here is a little bit bigger than the pot, but that's not a problem at all. So I'm actually going to prune back these roots a little bit, and that does two things here. Pruning back your roots to fit in the pot properly, it'll prevent circling roots in the future. Circling roots can sometimes girdle some plants. But also what we're doing here by pruning, much like when you prune the top of a plant, we're actually going to entice some secondary rooting here. So we got it all nice and ready to fit. One more little snip, I guess. Perfect. We'll get filled up here with our really nice potting mix. So this mix here is perfect for roses, trees, and shrubs. We actually use it for all of our Bareroot plants. It's a nice combination of bark, aged compost, aged manure that is, and it's got perlite. So we get a nice little combination of a good, well-draining media that also has short-term and long-term feeding for our plants. So sometimes in our colder parts of Idaho, usually like zone 4s, I know some people like to actually bury this graft or this kind of bulberry right here on the rose. But for our purposes here, and it's usually warm enough down here in the Magic Valley, we don't need to do that. So we just top it off here. Make sure it's all good. And then typically we try to make sure there's 3 to 5 canes on here for you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We got 6, so that's actually a really good start. I might prune this one back here. So if you ever get your own roses, the rule of thumb for this time of year is you want to prune back anything that is like crossing really bad. This one I'm not too concerned about right now, but looks to be all good here. Got nice fresh cuts all on the top here. I might actually move this one back a little bit more. Perfect. Always at a 45-degree angle. We'll come over here for a nice well-balanced fertilizer. Then we'll go ahead and set it with the rest of its like roses. And then we'll get it watered in, and it'll stay here in this climate-controlled bay where we don't let it get much below. We don't let it get close to freezing. We don't want to damage the plants, but we also want it to stay cold enough to where we don't get the plants to start blooming or start flowering or start leafing out too early. And so this is where all of our roses will stay until you guys are ready to come pick them up in the spring. So with that being said, you can actually pre-order roses for spring right now on southernidaholandscapecenter.com, and you can pick out the exact varieties you want. We'll reserve them here for you in these nice climate-controlled areas, and then you can come pick them up in May. If you guys like this video, let us know. If there's other videos you guys would like to see, we'd love to hear from you. But other than that, have a great rest of your day.